And the last quote I'm going to include from chapter 11 by Maria Montessori is, "I believe that mothers and society in general, far from keeping babies in isolation, should let them live in contact with grown-ups and frequently hear the best speech clearly pronounced." So if this is true, if everything that Maria Montessori said in this chapter is true, there's something that's been happening the last 2 to 3 years, 2.5 years, that has been interfering with the development of language in children. One of those things is we've been in isolation. Children have not been in contact with grown-ups. They've been at home. They've been isolating. And I don't mean stay-at-home parents. I'm not talking about homeschool. I'm talking about the child has not had experience in communities. They haven't had experience being out in society because of lockdowns and because of being forced into isolation. And so that has affected the child's development when it comes to language. Now, let's talk about the second part real quick. She says that children should be able to frequently hear the best speech clearly pronounced. Now, what else have we been doing over the last couple years? We've been masking people. So not only has the child been isolated from grown-ups, they've been isolated from community, they've been isolated from conversations, they've been isolated from being out in society, but they have also been deprived from hearing the best speech clearly pronounced, because masks interfere with speech development. Masks interfere with auditory development. The child isn't hearing correctly. The child isn't hearing clearly. The child can't see the lips. The child can't see the face. Therefore, they can't focus on developing the speech organs to reproduce sound. And so I want us to think about, when we're talking about language development, what we have been doing the last couple of years has been absolutely detrimental to language development. And if we want children to be proficient with language, we need to open up society, and we need to take off those masks and allow the child to hear language, be in contact with language, see how language is produced with the speech organs, and also be able to hear it clearly. So those are really important things that I think everyone needs to think about when it comes to what is in the best interest of the infant. Not just in regards to language development, but in regards to development as a whole.